Heyo, what is up, everyone? My name is Strike, and I do Star Wars, and we're back finally watching some Star Wars. I'm joined by the usual suspects. We got JT, we got Ma, we got Jessica, we got Charlie, we got Vor, we got Avela. It's good. Welcome, guys.
It's good.
It's good. Yes. Finally, it's time again for some Star Wars. Okay, some of us are scared, but finally it's something to watch again.
I've been trying to get my fix. I'm like, please, more Star Wars, please. Please. Come on.
And I mean, I was already like a bit worried like that there would be something randomly coming up from those people that got to watch it early. So, but luckily that has not happened. So
I'm glad I was away for the weekend and I just completely avoided all of that.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Dodging spoilers left and right like it's no one's business.
Yes, but we'll see. Yeah, but we'll see if they might drop the episode even earlier than it's already early.
Trying to refresh my point at the same time.
So yeah, the tides have turned. Now it's for you guys. It's in what time is it for you guys now?
8:39.
8:39. Yeah.
Thank you,
For
JT.
us, it's 4 a.m.
Take that, you Europeans, you lucky people.
Yeah. No, I mean, I mean, I said it earlier already, but like, I truthfully enjoy staying up way more than getting up at like 8.
Yes, but
Yeah.
I would have to stay up to at
And
least
getting
that's
a
true.
call
Well, I mean,
going, hey, they released it early.
Oh,
Yeah, well, the good old times will
Good
never
times.
return. I'll tell you.
dude, we've been East Coast has been getting shat on with Star Wars shows for a while now. We've been having to wait till like 3 a.m, where West Coast is like just midnight, a little measly midnight, and then Europeans are like, "Wake up, hello, Ahsoka," you know, that kind of. So yeah.
Yes. I mean, usually this would like, I mean, this is almost like the time that we stay up usually anyway. But I mean, since this is like a double episode drop, yeah, I mean, staying up until 6 a.m, that's going to be an interesting one. But we'll see.
You young little rebels staying up till
Young
6
little
a.m.
rebels.
Very admirable.
Yes, but yeah, the time has come. I think. Well, I mean, really, I think the true hype for Ahsoka for me personally started at Celebration when we saw the exclusive trailers and stuff. So
those were very cool. Yeah, I mean, I could say going all the way back till like 4th grade or whenever 08 was, wherever I was at that time. But this is gonna mean a lot either way you slice it, and it's gonna be very cool.
And the reason why there's an obvious reason, and then there's a second reason, and really I didn't need a reason at all. The reason why there's a obvious like live action Clone Wars edit at the end of the intro is for one, just because I think a lot of us really want it to happen, and yay, there we go. Speaking of live action Clone Wars,
did somebody say Clone Wars?
But also they published a short where it's none other than Hayden Christensen, the true Sky Guy, or I guess the live action Sky Guy, saying pretty much exactly the lines that Anakin says in Tales of the Jedi to Ahsoka. So by Matt Lamb.
There was a bit more added on, and it was amazing hearing.
You just saying that just brought that back, and holy crap, dude!
Like,
I'm already.
If there wouldn't be anything
there's no point
in
denying
now, I think people would riot. Like, why did you make him record those lines?
Yeah, this is a given. Look, we're all gonna have onion ninjas between chosen, possibly. What's gonna happen? But also a tip of the hat to the late great Ray Stevenson, who we've seen. This will be his last performance.
It's gonna be it's gonna be one of those where you're just I think it's I mean, obviously, we don't even know what his character is about at all, and we don't know if it's intended to end here or if there was, if it was supposed to go beyond this show. But yeah, it's safe to say I think that it's going to hit a lot harder, whatever happens to his character, than it would have normally.
I'm
And
sure.
and Avela in the chat says, "Oh, I'm so excited. I'm scared."
I like how she like briefly jumps out of the camera too, so she's like actually role playing like she's in the chat, like she's not.
Yes. I mean, Avela has already, like you said before, like, yeah, I'm just like so nervous. I don't think I want to be on camera. Like,
You will cry.
you will cry.
I will punch.
I don't know. I'm real excited from the clips that they've released.
Yeah.
They released like maybe a minute.
I will say that. Oh yes, show that off. Look at that. We're gonna see that definitely in the show. A loft cat.
I love loth cats.
Oh, you will keep that there the entire time.
Yeah.
No, but Molly, yes, like they published like that one like clip of like Ahsoka fighting the Inquisitor and Hera flying up behind that big ship.
Spoil it for me.
What?
Spoil
That's
it.
in literally the first trailer too.
I haven't seen.
Okay,
I don't remember.
I don't think that spoils anything.
Yes, you're
But
spoiling.
no. Okay. But what I really liked about that clip was that the sound design seemed really nice. Like, I mean, for one, what I would expect, Chopper sounded like Chopper and Rebels, like no difference. But also the Inquisitor lightsaber sounded exactly like, sound design wise, it was the exact same as the one like the Grand Inquisitor's lightsaber in Rebels. So it's just like really tying that accurate sound design together, which has been lacking in some of the previous shows. So I hope that that's gonna, be an example for the entire show.
You lost me at Inquisitor.
Well, I already did. Yeah. Yeah. By the way, Max, PMP's Den is also supposed to be here. So, guys, if you maybe want to quickly send him a DM on your Instagram too. I already did, but just
Let's spam him.
yeah, let's just spam him. All right, we need our homie here.
Yeah, we'll do it on mine, but I got another thing on my phone right now.
Yeah, he hasn't even seen my message, so yeah.
Hopefully
Hopefully,
he's just taking his time, because for him it's like, well, it's 7:45.
oh no, is Max gonna sleep in? What was he like, napping or something?
He just sent something.
Oh yeah, I saw. Wait, Max was just like, it starts in 15, right? Yeah.
You're still in here.
I'm still here.
Talk about whenever we see Lumpy pop up at the very end and do like an end credit scene, we'll all be happy and celebrate.
Oh, we'll do it, Charlie. You and I will do a jump high five, like a freeze frame, like a We are the champions, my friends.
The champions. Yeah. I really don't know what to even expect from the first two episodes. Like, zero.
Zeb is going.
Okay. Predictions by Avela: Zeb is going to die. That's a bit cruel, don't you think?
I do know one thing, and it's not a spoiler because she said on her Instagram live the other day, Ashley Eckstein is going to be peppered in here somewhere for a cameo, so look out for that.
Yeah, all right.
I don't imagine that they wouldn't include her in some way, shape, or form. She's always been Ahsoka,
So that would be pretty nifty. Other than that,
I mean,
I'm just happy as
ideally, we see a Clone Wars flashback. There is a younger actress that's supposed to be, look like a younger Rosario Dawson, and then Ashley Eckstein voices over it like they did in Solo for Maul.
That could be pretty cool. Yeah,
I think that would be the way.
dude. If I get a Clone Wars flashback, I lose it.
What's up?
Yeah, but
What was that?
I'll
GT?
lose it. I'll just lose it. If I get a Clone Wars flashback, I'm done. I will walk
Yeah.
off the camera and never come back. I will be so happy that I will have transcended from this planet.
No.
Yeah.
that's going to be me for Force Ghost, man.
Yeah, I mean, we
That's
got
just gonna,
we got a
I
few
it's gonna
got-
options.
rock me so hard.
I got Ashley right here, and I got Rosario right in the middle, right there. So we're balling. All right, we're balling.
Yep.
I'm
So-
wondering what other Mandalorians we might get other than Sabine.
Yeah,
Maybe like a Finn Rao would be nice.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's no real say in how involved like the Mandalorians will be in this, but I mean, yeah, it's obviously a possibility since Sabine is part of the equation.
it's an
I
open
mean,
door,
interesting
really.
enough, also we haven't seen Fenn Rau in the last season of Mandalorian, or I mean, as of now, last season, but probably. Um, yes.
I mean, besides like the teaser trailers and stuff that we've been getting, there really hasn't been a lot of crazy stuff that they haven't shown besides the Anakin guidance lines that
Yeah.
we've heard like last second. A lot of it is just her fighting those like droids or those droids with the staffs, and then the Inquisitor guy doing his thing and whatever.
Hmm.
A lot of like repeat clips.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
yeah, dude.
I'm honestly on like same train. Like if I see a Clone Wars flashback, and I mean, by the way, like for instance, like the pictures I used to do that last like shot, like the one that Captain Rex is by like Mandalorian
Yeah, they
Business
look good, by the way.
on Instagram. He does like fantastic renders of like realistic clone troopers. And the other one is the like new Ahsoka that they're having at was it the Disney parks or Galaxy's Edge?
Oh, like the
Yeah,
actress
either of
that
them.
walks around
But I
in the
just thought she
makeup.
looked like a young Rosario, so I thought like, yeah, just that works. Yeah, but I'm gonna lose it. And I mean, really, the door is open. They could do anything. But okay, here's maybe a question that I feel like some people might have different feelings on. Would you guys prefer to see a scene that we already know from Clone Wars just in live action, or would you like to see just a new scene in live action?
I'm indifferent. If I see a Clone Wars flashback with Anakin in his Clone Wars armor, or just even on the same screen as Ahsoka, that already in my mind just plays a live action canon version of all of the events 1 through 7 in my head, and just confirm that just puts me at such an ease, that is a solid foundation, and that's not going to be changed through canon or anything like that, So
I'm good with both.
yeah, either or, honestly.
I think if it's like really just like something brief, I think just being sort of like a scene that we already know just in live action would be cool. But I think if it would be like something longer, I mean, obviously, like I would hope that we would get something, like not just like a quick sort of segment of like quick vision in and out, but something more along the lines of almost like with last season of Mandalorian with Grogu's vision to Order 66, like a segment like almost that long, sort of,
Yeah. Well, dude, I mean, Disney is not stupid, all right? They're not entirely dumb. They know that fans truly do love Ahsoka now, and they have Clone Wars as that backing, right? So I think it's more likely than not that we are going to get some sort of flashback. I mean, we've seen Daniel Logan in Book of Boba Fett become a flashback just for looking out the window, and that was something simple. Really, it added a little bit to the atmosphere, but it really didn't change anything. We've already seen that. We already know that young Boba Fett was on Kamino. That's where he grew up. If you watch Attack of the Clones, I mean,
exactly. That was like just a member berry. It was like too simple.
It was just a little fan service, but
a man that is certainly not simple, but he's a fellow simple man. Max.
Hello there. Yo, I'm sorry. I completely. I was like, I haven't been feeling so great today. So I was like, I got like 30 minutes. I was like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. Like, I'm not like sick. I just like I feel like really. I don't know if it's like what's in the air, like if it's high mold or whatever is going on. But I was like, I got like 30 minutes. I was like, I'm gonna take a shower. I was like, I'm gonna grab some food. Like, I got time. I apologize for being tired.
No, dude, no worries.
Good.
I just figured we would start this like a bit earlier before the episode drops. So just, chit chat. So you're good. But I'm just glad you made it. I was like because we've had times on the panel where either me included overslept and then somebody like pretty much missed the episode. So just was thinking in that direction.
Oh yeah, no, this is super important to me, so I definitely wouldn't miss it.
Hell yeah. And in the chat we got Ahsoka fanbase Monterey. I know that's a fellow Avela supporter. Hi guys, I'm very excited. I'm not gonna very excited, I can tell. Yes, should be a fun time. Leia, what's up? Good to see you.
Rose.
Greeting the panel. Hey Charlie. I'm sure the others are following. Like she's gonna include you all. Don't worry. Yes. Leia, come on. I thought we were friends.
I don't get that reference.
Alternate timeline.
Wrong room.
Got two last names.
Wrong reality. That's not here.
No, but glad you stopped by. Hope you're doing good. But yeah, I mean, really, we were just like talking about like the possibility of Clone Wars flashbacks because of that Hayden short. So yeah.
Fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed. It doesn't ruin the show for sure, but like if Hayden doesn't show up in some capacity, I would be lying to you if saying that I wouldn't be bummed that he wouldn't be.
Yeah,
in,
I feel like I would have brushed it off as like, all right, maybe it just didn't fit, but because they made this short where it is obviously actually recorded lines by Hayden for this, specifically, like I would be very upset. And we lost JT. Oh no, I think
he said his internet went out
in the Discord. No, his internet went out. It was literally what he was worried about before we even started the stream. So,
do you guys think we're gonna see Luke at all?
I mean, we could. I think it really depends on how it starts. If it's like sort of tying into that part of Book of Boba, which was not Book of Boba. But
Mando, pre-Mando season 3.
2 point, yeah. It would be nice to see the line, "You wouldn't have lasted as Obi-Wan's Padawan, but you might make it as mine." Live action as a memory. That, yeah. I think we're gonna see something like that. I think that's what they're kind of getting at already with that short, which is like just the Tales of the Jedi sort of, like just training to fight against droids is not good enough, like I'm preparing you so you can protect yourself.
Then you will die.
So absolutely, I mean that would be a heavy hitter, definitely. Actually, that would be. I mean, hold your ears shut. This is trailer stuff. She is denied to watch anything. So, in one of the trailers, she's like really going at like her past with Anakin and like how she left him, and he obviously turned to the dark side. So I think something like that could be a heavy hitter, sort of having flashbacks to the beginning of what made Anakin such a good person, like at his core. Okay.
Yeah, I'm excited. I only watched the first, like the celebration one, and then I watched I wasn't gonna watch the one with the voiceover, but like everybody in the group chat was like, they were like, oh my god, and I was like, all right. I was like,
as soon as I heard his voice too, man, I was the same way. I was like, wait, what? I was like, Charlie, you gotta stop after this.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't blame you. I think if I made up my mind like before of like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna watch the trailers, like I would have broke too. So
I watched them all.
Because I'm weak, yes. And we got JT back. You called it, but hey, hopefully it was the only time. Now before the episode.
Dude, my internet it went out 4 times today. If it goes out during this stream of whatever, an hour and a half, however long it takes to watch the 2 episodes, it is what it is, and I just have to watch it tomorrow because I need internet to be on StreamYard and to use Disney Plus. So I'm literally screwed if it goes out. And it's only been like the past couple weeks, too. It's so dumb. Greedy corporate spectrums and stuff.
Yeah.
So is the first episode going to be like an hour and then the next one's going to be like 30 minutes? Is that how it's going to go?
I think both of them are almost.
Yeah, supposedly both of them are supposed to be almost an hour or
Oh,
around.
let's go. Let's
Damn.
go.
Yeah.
Cool.
How much of that is credits though?
Probably 10 minutes. I usually always account for
Yeah.
like 10 minutes of credits.
Yeah.
I just
So-
never pay attention to the times in general because
I'm just taking it with a grain of salt because I remember them saying like things like that about also like Book of Boba in the beginning. Oh, it's gonna be like 50 minutes long, and then it's like 25, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You've been bamboozled. He said, "Hey, remember when you got 3 minutes of Cartoon Network Clone Wars back in the day? We're bringing it back, baby."
Yeah. Yeah, but we'll see. I mean, I am inclined to believe them on this one, especially if they're like doing heavy lifting to set up that cinematic experience with that movie that Dave Filoni is going to be doing. So, and Leia says, "I would like to see Ahsoka while in Worlds Between Worlds. She see the fight between Vader and Obi-Wan Kenobi and Mustafa." I think it would be better for everyone if they stayed out of the World Between Worlds, just for the sake of people that haven't watched Rebels.
I think
plus
it's bound to
don't really
happen.
understand what it actually is.
It's bound to happen, but to begin with, it's just a messy topic.
I want the helicopter sabers. I want to see those.
Oh, you said the magic words, Max.
I mean,
real question. Will we actually get an Inquisitor that accomplishes something?
No.
I mean, hey, well, I mean, I will say what the Inquisitor has going for him. He survived the Empire. I mean, that's something.
If that's not a flashback, what if that was a flashback before maybe that's her before
No,
because
yeah,
the Inquisitors die out like right before A New Hope, right? Like there's none left after that.
Can you imagine if it's one that
think so,
survived?
because I think in one of the clips it's like with Hera and stuff.
Watch, we're
They've
getting
explained
scammed, and
enough.
everything that they shown us is just gonna be like a big prenup to the actual show. Like that whole thing is just gonna be intro.
Aiden, what's up? Yeah, I mean, okay, they're really cutting it like on the clock this time. Oh, it's out. There we go.
Oh, don't
1 and
lie to
2.
me, please.
57 and 44 minutes.
Nice. I feel like that's longer than what we've usually got. Like usually,
wait any longer.
Okay, so let's set it up.
The usual sync up.
No. Yeah, I know. Right, when everyone's set up. Oh, it's already subtitles. Okay.
Yo, else is doing that where like it starts it and then it'll do like the plus logo and then it'll freeze right after the plus logo. Mine does that time. Every time.
Shit! Wait.
Without fail.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Ready for the countdown gets ya.
There we go.
No, can you stop?
This is
okay,
where the fun begins.
I'm having trouble getting it to 0.
No worries.
It's on 0. Okay. No, but I'm not.
Are good.
Yes.
Oh
no.
Let's turn my phone off.
No, it's not.
Good idea, Max.
No messages. No messages. No alarms.
Yeah, no in the DMs.
Only silence. Only silence.
It's on 0. Okay. All right, it's on 0.
Ready?
All right, is everyone ready?
Are you ready?
Let's
do it.
All right. Just real quickly, for anyone in the chat, if you're watching along and have never done this for some reason, I'll count down 3, 2, 1, go, and on go you click just play. No stopping, no skipping the intro, no nothing. Let's enjoy the fucking show and let's fucking go, Sandman. All right, counting down 3, 2, 1, go.
Drink responsibly.
Always.
Well said.
Yes.
Ooh, red logo. Okay, I like it.
Oh, did you guys see the Phase 1 clone trooper?
I did, good sir.
Damn. Ominous.
Ooh, going red this time around. I like it.
Revenge of the Sith vibes. The evil.
A title crawl.
Let's go.
What is the crawl weird?
Well, I mean, because it's not going. Yeah. Huh.
Man, I freaking wish they did this for every show. This is Star Wars, man.
Okay.
Captured an ally.
Okay.
Secret map.
Well, let's see how far she makes it.
Morgan Elsbeth.
Mm-hmm. Okay. New Republic freighter. Oh, actually, that looks pretty big.
Entering sector G38, Captain. The ship has entered this sector. Early. It isn't home one.
Huh. Home 1. All right.
Security alert. Ask them to identify themselves and transmit their
I can hear
data.
someone's volume slightly.
Okay, but is it a lot or?
It's faint.
Ship approaching.
No.
Track distance mark 804. 6.72.
What's the word, Tom?
I'm receiving their signal now, sir.
The Jedi.
Jedi.
Say again?
The signal is an old Jedi Queen's code. They say they're here to see the prisoner.
Captain, who are they?
I'm calling their bluff.
Calling their
Signal
bluff.
them to come
Yeah, I
aboard.
can hear someone's audio. I don't want you to get struck.
Jedi. That's security using the hangar.
Can you still hear?
You've got the bridge.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That good old Clone Wars Jedi shuttle with that ball cockpit.
Oh no.
Oh damn!
Dude, this is just like the Phantom Menace, but like reversed.
Right, just like bad guys. Yeah.
Yeah. A couple Jedi Knights. Watch.
And here we go.
Dude, Homeboy did not just open an astromech wall like thing with the force.
Yes.
So cool.
Master and apprentice. Ominous. With the force. Obi-Wan and Anakin pulled that move in the deleted scene.
Oh, the invisible hand, yeah.
I think it's in the Revenge of the Sith video game. I think they put it in there.
Yeah.
Avela just said, is she playing Jedi Survivor?
She really is. She really is playing Jedi Survivor.
She's got to go scan that rock in the corner.
Yeah, puzzles. Force echoes.
Broke it. It's a thermal detonator. No.
Looks like the Apple of Eden from Assassin's Creed.
Looks like the summoning key from Black Ops 3 Zombies.
Hello.
HK droids.
Hello there.
Ooh, that blaster looked like a modified E5. What? Oh crap. Time to go. Oh yeah.
Whoa!
It's a predator like suicide bomb thing.
How did 3 droids just do that?
Yeah, that seems like a bit overkill. Ooh yang. Seems like something out of Anakin's handbook. Seeing X-wings and a T6 shuttle. Damn, Hera's tall. E-Wings. And will fall in live action. Damn, Ryder is well cast.
That's Tom Clancy. Samaj Opress is the leader of UFO.
Classic.
Badass, dude.
Star Wars punk. I'm digging it.
Yeah, interesting music. All right then. Then we're just like, all right, she's not gonna stop.
Sure.
Love cat.
Yeah.
See that scout helmet in the background?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's like Django's gear on Camino hidden from Obi-Wan. That's like the level of hiddenness this has.
Door wide open.
Ooh, ouch. Oh, confirmed now. Oh, there's the Inquisitor. Former apprentice. Choose your moves very carefully, Ahsoka show. Okay, the Inquisitor has said nothing and has not been introduced.
Is that a big surprise, Strike?
No, but kind of makes it more interesting than usual. Such a massive shuttle. Damn, that's pretty good. No, let him continue.
This is where it gets
Possibly Order 66, Survivor. I mean, definitely.
Then you're going to want.
Of course. Getting some Phantom Menace vibes.
100%.
Oh yeah, this is so Maul.
Beep. What is she gonna get on a bloodfin next?
I like it though, I must say.
Yeah,
I like
if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But
yeah.
it's hard not to see that.
You and I both know Sabine gets you.
What history? Guys, JT got kicked out. Should we stop real quick? I mean, it's 12 more minutes or 11, but
It's up to you guys. You guys can call it.
yeah, we can stop here real quick. All right. All right, we'll wait. Okay. Let's do. What are we there? Let's do 45-20. And we'll see when GT makes it back.
Wasn't.
Yes, damn Skynet.
Good man. Good man. Yeah.
Bro, I'm gonna say, if they don't make those Lothal cats like something we can buy, like that thing is way too freaking cute. Like, you know, they have like the Koaki and monkey lizards, like at Galaxy's Edge. They need like little animatronic Loth cats like that. I want one of those for my Daytop cabinet or something.
Yeah, they will. I mean, they would be stupid if they wouldn't. No, or like who brought the life-size Grogu out? Was it Sideshow? Was it Sideshow? Yeah. I'm sure they're gonna bring out like a life-size loft cat too.
And it's gotta have the fur. It's gotta be fluffy. I don't want it to be like hard or something like that. It's gotta have the fluff.
No.
You'd be such a good look.
Sure. Okay. Hopefully JT makes it. There we go. Speaking of it, he made it back.
It did work.
I'm telling you, it's only for like a minute and a half. I don't know what goes on.
Yeah, no worries. We are at 45-20.
Yeah, I just heard you. I had data on my phone, so I still had the stream pulled up. I'm there right now. Sabine's looking down right now.
All good.
So
what's up, Laney?
Hey, Laney. Long time no see.
Sorry for that. Thank you for waiting.
No apologies. Damn you.
Nothing we can do is damn Skynet. All right, so everyone's catch up. 45-20.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. Then we're playing in 3, 2, 1, go.
Drink responsibly.
Oh, it's like Hellraiser. Don't touch it.
All right.
That's a very Luke stance.
Yeah. Oh, nice. The Dark Jedi Padawan is fighting pretty elegantly.
What?
All right. Well, hey, don't worry. I've seen Reva get stabbed by Vader. She's fine.
It's a different story, and you know it.
Qui-Gon is just crying in his grave.
Oh!
Did you see the ending tribute?
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
For Rey.
Ooh, nice end credit music.
Does Kevin Kiner do this?
Yeah, it kind of has a Lord of the Rings vibe to it.
Yeah, this was to say Lord of the Rings, like Game of Thrones or something.
Yeah. All right. I would say quick break. I'm gonna refill my drink. So if anyone wants to do something similar, do that. And then once everyone's set up again, we'll start the second episode.
Right up.
I'm gonna zero out real quick.
I'll be right back. Yep.
Cool.
Star Wars.
Where the hell? I can wait.
Seems like we need some intermission music.
War starts singing.
No.
I did not expect to see a live action Lothcat that many times.
Yeah, I want a cat.
I am back.
And there's a Vela with her plushie.
Oh man! All right.
You missed War sang fun.
What? What did he say?
Oh, he was singing.
Oh, singing. Ward,
Oh,
how
what?
dare you sing on my channel when I'm not there?
You'll just have to watch the replay.
Yeah, I guess. You know, I don't know why they did this because Sabine is literally in the thumbnail for the second episode. Like
Yeah,
it's
she's
like,
dead.
I wonder what happened to her.
I mean, she still has to cut her hair and, like, you know.
Lightsabers mean nothing now. That's just how it is. Lightsaber stabs are non-fatal anymore.
To be fair, I mean, she was kind of stabbed in a non-fatal area.
Oh, well, that's a cute one.
You can make the argument that Qui-Gon was
Kids
stabbed in the
everywhere.
exact
What's going
same
on?
area.
I mean, even Qui-Gon's was kind of a non-fatal area, unless it was like through his spine and.
Like I get it, he
other
was
stuff
older,
happened.
but still.
So
Oh,
are
he
we in
wasn't
favor
bad.
for that or against it?
I liked
I
everything
don't
besides the
damn
saber
problem.
stab. Everything.
I'm indifferent. I'm not
Damn
even
it.
surprised at this point because it's Disney and Star Wars. They just want to show a wound and continue the character. Literal plot armor. So I mean, it is what
Like,
it
just
is.
do a slash. Like watch her
Yeah.
get slashed or something. Like any stab.
I mean,
you're done.
I'm not even mad anymore because they did the same thing in Survivor, Jedi Survivor. They had Cal get stabbed in Fallen Order by like the lightsaber flipping, and then in Survivor, Dagan Gera hits him across the chest, and it does nothing. You know, so I'm not even. mad at this
Qui-Gon's
point.
rolling in his grave right now, dude. After seeing all this stuff,
Tons of
He gained
people are
immortality,
rolling in
though.
graves.
He gained
Lots of
immortality.
people.
He knew what was coming. He was like,
Fair,
I
fair,
got
fair.
this. This is cool. I'm happy.
Well, I guess that
I'm
also
immortal.
that begs the question: did because I've seen arguments that when he was doing that meditation, in Phantom Menace, before the gate was that he saw the future of stuff played out, so he kind of let himself become one with the Force.
He accepted his passing because he knew it was coming.
Yeah,
Ra's al Ghul, man.
I guess that is another argument for it, but I mean, like I said, it doesn't break the episode for me. I'm just everybody's getting stabbed with sabers. I'm I don't can we just do it a little bit less? Can it be a little bit more rare?
Yeah.
People survive from saber stabs.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, not necessarily a fan of that, but other than that, I really like the parallels,
Dude.
as we pointed out throughout the episode, to particularly a lot Phantom Menace. Also now at the end with them two dueling, and then Ahsoka being over there. That's totally an Obi-Wan, seeing Qui-Gon and Maul fight.
Oh yeah.
I was more expecting one of Shin Hati's ships actually to swoop down before Ahsoka gets there, and then she jumps on Qui-Gon.
Ooh,
That
would have been cool too. As Avela actually noticed when the T6, at the beginning, when Ahsoka was doing the call sign, was T6 and then 1974. No, 70. 974. Yeah, but Star Wars, Episode 4 release date. So that was also pretty cool.
Nice.
But yeah, I'd say other than that, let's just jump into the next episode, and then we can just chit chat about both of them at the end.
I am not promising with my internet anything.
I mean, no worries. If we notice if we're all on board, we'll just stop, and then we'll just
no worries.
recalibrate.
I appreciate it. I'm getting it taken care of tomorrow morning. I'm not gonna stop until it's
just
fixed.
send me on the next stabbing spree. I don't care at this point. What?
Right, but we'll wait till Jessica's back. Or you're good. Jessica's running.
Quick.
All right. Well,
I'm ready. Yeah.
Is everyone set up? Yes.
Good to go, man.
All right. And we're starting episode 2 in 3, 2, 1, go.
Drink responsibly.
It's not a good idea because you're going to get stabbed.
Didn't she get possessed by Night Sister magic too?
Yeah.
At one point.
Yeah.
Okay. So why is she playing with the Hellraiser box? What is she doing?
Oh, and by the way, those are totally like B1 E5 like blasters that are modified 100%. Oh, that phase 1 like model. Oh, I love it. Clone Wars flashback, please.
My eyes.
JT is being flashback. Clearly.
Ahsoka's like, I have a history of destroying clankers. I got this.
Yeah. You want to know my kill streak? Okay, heavy Typhon, similar vibes.
So you're.
Oh,
your circuits
no worries.
and pull the plug.
Good point. Corellia. Interesting ship.
She said the Eye of Sion, as in like Darth Sion, or.
No idea.
Interesting.
Ah, yes, the ghost. Gosh. Phantom.
Look at the Sheetha peak.
Yep. Hey, stop being mean to you, Young. An SSD? Why would you take that apart? Come on. Droid snitching.
As we
All
speak.
right.
What did you say?
Oh, damn. That's a no-no word. What was that?
Kill him too. Wow.
That was badass. All right, let's see. Let's see them skills.
Helicopter lightsaber activate.
To the sky.
The murder droid is active. Oh god.
We have not seen enough chop yet.
Run away. And don't you come back no more. Oh my goodness. Inquisitors, ladies and gentlemen.
Good job, Chop.
Yeah, that was close.
He just
That was
flex.
like within a couple seconds.
Just like this.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Look at those security gunships. JT got kicked again, but it's like 9 minutes. I don't even. Okay, I guess there's still a little bit. Should we pause real quick?
I paused. If you want me.
Up to you.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, let's do 34.6 or let's just 35 clean.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, what? Okay. Right, sure.
Well,
Well,
we already
yeah, I mean, I guess we already paused, so yeah, we'll just wait. Don't worry about it. Just come back.
Yes.
I have so many questions at the moment. Like, because like the way Huyan was like talking to her, like it sounds like she's not force sensitive.
No, I don't think so. I
But
just think just
then,
blade training.
why is she training with a lightsaber?
I don't know. I guess she held the dark saber for a little bit, got a little bit thirsty for the stuff.
Well, I
don't
mean,
know.
the dark saber makes sense because the dark saber has
Like I
the
said, I
crystal.
don't know.
Yeah, because like I mean, it has meaning to the Mandalorians, and the crystal is um, like it is being affected by the user in terms of like how trained you are with it and how confident you are with it, and that makes you more capable even if you're not force sensitive. But I mean, I don't know, and like I don't know what they're. It's just so. I don't know. I feel like when you know a lot about Star Wars, it's so frustrating when they're like, making these comments about Ahsoka and Sabine's past and something, having happened between them, and you just don't know it, even though you watched everything, you read a ton of stuff, and it's like, okay, what happened? Come on, I know like everything, but this hasn't happened anywhere. So I'm just curious on if they're ever going to sort of actually give some input on that. And there we have JT.
We'll find out.
All right. What are we at? Wait, no.
Clean 35.
35. All right, I'm buffering.
Yeah, just say when you're ready.
All right, you said 35?
Yes.
Okay, yep.
All right, sweet. Wait, then we're going in 3, 2, 1, go.
Drink responsibly.
I suppose this was now the scene from Rebels, I would assume. Whoa, that's a huge hyperspace ring. What? Alright, here we go. Alright. Okay. Oh. I feel like I was going to sleep.
Good night.
Yes.
That is so cool that they got again. I can't magistrate's name. I can't remember.
Morgan.
Yeah,
Elsbeth?
Bruce Lee's great granddaughter to reprise that role and to reveal that she's it turns out she actually is a Night Sister. We got to see kind of Night Sister magic. I still can't get over that.
Yeah, the first live action Green Flame, I believe.
Yes, dude.
Yeah.
I was so happy. I'm sorry. That was an episode prior, but I was like, oh my god.
Yeah. What was it called? It was called Sacros or Cetos or something. Whatever the little platform was when she did that galaxy thing. I think in the trailer, people were thinking it's the world between worlds, but I think Ahsoka's gonna fight Baylan actually just in that galaxy bubble.
Yeah.
Is what it's gonna look like probably.
Yes. Yeah. I think so. I would say so far so good. You know, nothing too crazy, but I'd say like a solid start. I like the cost. Like I like the outfits specifically of Baylan and his Padawan.
Yeah.
I think they are making a really nice combo. I was really looking forward to seeing them, and they are probably one of my favorite parts so far.
They're actually doing something. Not only that, but they're holding a menacing aura to them. Like Baylan, he gives off like a juggernaut vibe. Like I don't want to go near that guy.
His Padawan.
I like how he said he didn't want to. He'd be like, it'd be a shame too. I'm like, so he's not like all like, yeah, let's kill him or something. I don't know.
The Jedi, they did me wrong. Yeah,
and you should just see kind of what drives them, because like we don't really know. He says power, but like it's like very vague to like what's really pulling him to. Because he obviously doesn't want to kill Ahsoka. He literally just said he didn't want to. So like he's not like a Sith, right? So it'll be interesting.
Definitely fallen Jedi. Yeah, Dark Jedi. growing up in the Clone Wars, having Order 66 happening and then running away. I mean, I think he feels wronged by the galaxy, so he's just in pursuit of whatever is selfish for him, at the time.
I
Which is a
think
very
they're
cool
all
way to
three
do it.
mercenaries.
Hmm.
I think they're all three mercenaries for Morgan Elsbeth, essentially.
Yeah, and I mean that's the other thing. I mean, the two of them, but plus the Inquisitor, which I'm also still. I know, like, the Inquisitor has not really done anything yet, but I'm interested to see what made this band come together.
Yeah.
And is there someone behind that mask?
Yeah, we'll see.
Uh,
Who knows? I mean, in the subtitles of one of the trailers, like, I believe it's kind of it's just simply written like Marek, but I think Balin was more saying it like Mar. Was it just Mar? That was like different. He didn't say Marek. It was like just Marek. So, I don't know. But yeah,
It's just a little bit disappointing to see the Force Unleashed assets being recycled into many different medias, because it already was a good off story as it was. But nonetheless, I think Shin Hati's armor is awesome. It looks very Old Republic at the same time.
yes, the armor.
dude, I was grinning from ear to ear when I heard like HK, even though I was like,
Yeah. He's like, Assassin's droids? No, we don't got any droids. Like, a protocol droid's like, actually.
Yeah, I saw one like a minute ago.
By the way, they're leaving right now.
Yeah. Or I mean, like, me, blaster guy. Like, when I saw the HKs like having those like, modified like B1 like E5 blasters, because like the handle, like that grip guard is just, it's so like E5. Yeah, love it.
I think it's cool to see the Sheathipede back in flight action. I mean, I think the last time we saw it in live action was Revenge of the Sith, when Grievous lands on Utapau and he starts walking out of it.
Yes.
You lose, General Kenobi. Does that? That was it.
And I've been also like thinking in terms of like possible flashbacks, just because they literally like name dropped it as Balin being a survivor and vanishing after Order 66. Well, not only could we see flashbacks of Ahsoka, but we could see yet another Order 66 flashback from Balin.
Many perspectives.
Yes. And I
wouldn't complain.
Nope.
Yeah.
But yeah, as I said, like I think Balin and Shati.
Shin Hati,
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like, I think they are definitely like some of the most interesting characters to me at the moment, and I would love to get more insight into how Balin like found her, because I would suppose that she was not his Padawan before the Clone War. So.
No, I think just that Padawan braid there. I like the way she, not necessarily like just moves with the blade, but just stands there and just kind of waits. I don't know if it's like kind of PTSD from Order 66 or something.
Yeah.
It's like what?
Honestly, with her, the way she presents herself and the way she fights, she is reminding me a lot of a combination of Maul and like Vader Anakin. Like when he slays like the Mustafar, CIS leadership.
Man,
like, the way she moves, like cloaked, like reminds me a lot of it. Like,
well, she threw her like cape, and it kind of reminded me of that scene from Solo with like Terrace Kasi, because like she used her cape to like distract, and then as soon as she threw her cape, she sweeped underneath.
Honestly, also, I really like that move, because it I don't know, I'll have to look back, but honestly, I think that was, at least to a degree, Force speed, when she's like going forward. Like
she dodged like super quick when she was fighting Sabine. There was one move where she just did one of these like that, and it completely dodged like a downward or something like that.
Reminds me very much of Darth Bane's apprentice, Zahn, in the books of the Bane trilogy.
Minus the dual bladed lightsaber, but I see what you're talking about.
Man, god dang it. No beating
And
around
I
the
will
bush.
say, I mean, we don't know the full context of it yet either, but I will say the orange blades, it's a pleasing look.
Oh yeah, for
and,
sure.
you
Loving
know,
it so far,
refreshing.
man.
Never had a problem with it.
Yeah, no, but like, no, I think I would like to hear more, you know, input. And it's so funny because, like, for instance, like when gosh, forgot his name, Johan, when he was like
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about like the lightsaber lore, and then she's like, "Ah, yeah, come on, stop!" Like, no, keep talking about lightsabers.
Well, and that's why I don't think she was. I think he probably like found her along the way, like force, because the force sensitivity like didn't just stop because Order 66 happened. There's still like force sensitive. Like, the Empire was finding. So he probably found her because Hu Yang was like, I don't recognize this lightsaber. Like, this isn't like a Padawan's or anything like that. So it was built outside of like his. So she probably came along after he found her along the way or something like that, I would imagine.
I wanted to see Hu Yang's like arm, like his back arms start digging
Oh,
files or something.
Yeah.
Like how he
You
has
might
in the
still
Clone
see
Wars.
it.
But yeah, that I mean, her fighting style, everything like that, really cool. When they review the holograms too, she does one of like these startup moves, and Balin does like a choke or something.
Yeah.
She does a slash, and then in like the other hand, she does like a push or something, like at the same time. And the way it's like really low down, like you can just see the cloak and then see her gauntlets. That's like that reminds me so much of like the Sith acolytes from the Old Republic trailers. How they're just like knives in the dark, basically. They're like Nazgul. That's all you see, the gauntlets and the cloak. So yeah,
Yeah.
Enjoying that.
Yeah, no, I love it. Like, yeah, as I said, like appearance-wise, I think the outfits are really fucking dope. And yeah, I mean, so far they've been literally killing it. I mean, they wiped out that entire cruiser.
Oh man, that
actually,
idiot just
hey, and they're
right?
actually doing something. Inquisitor, take notes. Don't just run away like and then jump on the ship and then
I mean, that was I mean, you know,
Strike. I know that guy at the very beginning, right?
Killing everything, and then you know when the Inquisitor is like off to, you know, guard the shipment, and then Balin is like, you know, maybe you should assist Marek. We know he's not gonna get it done.
We learned from our
the very beginning, first episode. There can't be a Jedi. Come on, man. I love how Balin, like, he's not like kill, like really wants to go to it. It kind of has like a little moment. It's kind of like a little different balance of like, I guess, like the orange color blade. Whatever, dark red, whatever you want. Anyways, I love how he's kind of reserved. Like, you sure you want to do this at first? But whenever he does go for it, like he just death. And
well, I think that's what's interesting.
Very interesting because his character.
Yeah, I was gonna. So he has a very studying kind of attitude to him, where he kind of just like is like, okay, you're sure? Assurance granted. Okay, now I'm gonna clean house. All right, job is done, pretty clean. All right, now I'm gonna sit here and look awesome, you know, at the altar.
I love it, man.
Yeah, he's really cool. Dare I say I'm probably just as interested in hearing about the two of those fallen Jedi than I am seeing Thrawn. Like,
yeah,
I value them equally. More
info about
them and got, Thrawn's appearance and intro. Yeah.
Been a minute since we've got like cool lightsaber battles, like live action at least. Like, when's the last time we've had like a really cool like saber on saber like lightsaber battle? Like, it's been a minute.
But I don't want just sabers on sabers just to clash just for the hell of it, because then it kind of takes me out of the story, because I'm like, okay, showdown, either one person's gonna die or someone's gonna get away and run away again. You know, it's getting a little old.
I just mean in the aspect of like, it's been a minute since we've gotten any of that. Like, because I feel like none of the shows. I mean, I guess Obi-Wan and Vader at the end of Obi-Wan, but besides that, not very much in the way of like really saber on saber combat, especially like with a lot of this technique and stuff like that. A lot of it's just like, I clang sabers together, clang, you know, like it's not like like we're talking about like the spins and the moves and how they move. I feel like I haven't talked like that in a while with saber combat.
Vader and Obi-Wan, I would definitely say the last really great one from my point of view would be Lauren Mary Kim and Ray Park when they did season 7 Ahsoka versus Maul.
Yeah, I just meant more like live action. We've
Yeah,
had a lot of animated
yeah,
stuff.
man.
Like we've had a lot of awesome saber battles, but like live action, nothing crazy.
Yeah, I mean this one, I mean it wasn't that much of a crazy saber battle because like, and I mean to be fair, in that way I like that because it was very clear that she was like completely playing with Sabine, like the way, like I even said it, like I think during like the way she was like blocking and parrying looked so elegant.
No, she
compared
was
to Sabine.
Shin was just dodging like Palpatine when he was fighting Maul and Savage. She was just laughing and basically like moving out of the way.
Like the foot movement of like a snake and everything like that. I was completely hypnotized, but I was like, oh my god, this is awesome. Oh,
and I will say, like in itself, I think the move of how she stabbed her is also really cool. I think literally the only reason why it's sort of it cheapens it because that Sabine is not going to die, but otherwise it's a cool move. Like it was a good, it was like a logical end to the fight. Like Sabine was not gonna go out of this one victorious. So
yeah, I felt like the lightsaber duels in these episodes alone were better than anything since the prequels.
Yes, well,
that's fair.
When it comes to lightsaber choreography,
the movies that came after the prequels, yeah, it's not hard to beat. But yeah, no, I agree.
shows too. Like it's still, I don't know, the Kenobi stuff. I don't feel like they focused on it as much. You didn't get to see as much.
It's more like force powers in Kenobi with they were like kind of throwing boulders at each other and stuff.
I enjoyed the training scene with Anakin and Obi-Wan more than the actual
they got
final
the muscle
fight.
memory.
Yeah, because that was more along the lines of like a matched pair besides just Big Mech in the suit and then just whittle him down,
How the hell
I love that shot though of Hera flying away and you look out of the window and you see the lightsabers like flashing like that. That reminded me of the 03 Clone Wars, just like distant looking like flashes like that. And the HK staffs, they had the same electromagnetic sound.
Dude, those things look so cool.
Yeah.
Like those droids,
I was
the design for
from ear
those
to ear
look
on so many
great.
places for that.
Yeah, I
Really
will say like even though like like as Stanley just said, I think yes, just a very solid opening. I think there's really not much to say in that sense. I will say I speak also on Avela's behalf. I know that I'm still not really a fan of the casting of Hera. I don't know. She's just not selling it for me personally. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
To each his own. I mean, it doesn't take me out of it, but I do agree with you. They definitely could have casted someone maybe a little bit more like Hera's stature.
Yeah. Well, I think it's more because, like, for instance, Ahsoka, like Rosario Dawson, perfect casting. Literally, like it's like on the same level as like Katie Sackhoff. Obviously, Katie Sackhoff.
We're also picking these characters from like actors that are already well known. Like Rosario, she's been in movies before, like many movies.
Yeah.
So I'm saying like given due time, had like agents gone out and just found random people in the world on Earth that could potentially look closer to Ahsoka. There's never like 100% guarantee in my mind, but that is pretty damn close, and I am very happy that is the casting. I am very accepting of that.
Yeah. Yes.
I feel like the chick who played Sabine did really good too. Like I haven't seen her in anything.
She's in Guns Akimbo, and she's also in no, not Scott Pilgrim. That's Mary Elizabeth Kim.
Yeah, that's Hera.
She looked familiar.
She's in other movies. I've seen her before though. She's very good.
Hey, Clancy Brown, let's go.
Yes, I mean,
I was so
that
happy.
too.
I was so happy seeing that.
That was awesome.
He's in like everything now because he plays I forget what creature that is in Mando, but he plays
Deveronian, the devil guy.
Yeah, he plays him too. Right. So I was like, he's in everything.
He's a Sith, he's an alien, and he's a world leader. In
I just remember when he popped up, I was like, Clancy Brown. The thing was, I was like,
I like that they brought back Ryder Azadi though. Like that's such a like little small thing for people who have seen, because like people who haven't seen Rebels, like they're not gonna know. But like it's cool. It's a cool, and he fits the mold for that.
Well,
he looked great.
It's one of those things where I'm very glad, even in like earlier things like Clone Wars where they probably weren't thinking about it. but yeah, like modeling like the characters after the appearance of the void tank.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you,
Clutch
Stan.
in those
That's what
situations.
I've seen. Okay.
Yes. Yes. But yeah, I would also say like Sabine, well cast. I don't see any issue there. I think also part of the reason why Hera sticks out is because of that. Because I think, like, for instance, Rosario Dawson, like, I think just did. I mean, for one, just looks the part. I mean, it's no secret that like Twi'leks, Togrutas, like specifically those are mainly carry like features that you usually see in people of like Latino or like Black heritage. So yeah, and I mean Rosario just nails also like an impression of Ashley.
Yeah.
Like, just still, I mean, just all around, and Sabine as well. So I think that's why Hera just cuts it a bit short for my taste. But
Yeah,
and of
used to
course,
hearing
this
the
guy
best
only
part.
thinks about one thing.
Big
You
time.
dirty simp. What's up?
I mean, he's not wrong.
My gosh.
So I mean, we do have Shakti and Ayla, who are both not of Latino descent, who pulled off a perfect
No,
job
they
in
did.
their character
I mean,
roles.
yeah.
I don't really have a problem with the cat. It doesn't really throw me out of it. But I do agree with you. She is a little on the taller side.
Okay,
Well, isn't Hera tall? Isn't I haven't seen. It's been a minute since I've watched Rebels. Isn't she pretty tall in Rebels?
I think compared to adult,
She was
Ahsoka, I don't
shorter
know.
than Kanan. Kanan was roughly the size of Thrawn. So however they're going to put
Go to the
Thrawn.
mural.
Yeah.
Go to the mural.
Oh yeah, true.
Which, by the way, that was the same mural that we saw in Celebration. That was awesome to get a picture with.
That had to be crazy for you guys to see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was going to be in the show until Nick told me. So.
Yeah, till the trailer.
Yep.
When we saw that trailer at Celebration.
Yes.
Man.
Yeah. What else is there? Yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. I mean, next episode. I mean, I'm guessing Ahsoka's coming for them.
Safe to say.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
Greed is a powerful ally.
I know, and that was something too. He like, it's not loyalty, it's greed. And I was thinking to myself, I don't know, that dude kind of shouted for the Empire right before he died.
Like,
I love how they got smoked very fast.
Yeah.
It also could be fear too. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, if I saw if I was just like just a worker at Corellia and stuff like that, and I see some dude carrying like lightsabers and stuff like that, like, yeah, I'm gonna like work and be afraid of a lightsaber. If I have no force powers and I'm just like a average citizen, like, yeah, I'm gonna be scared. And
like even on the opposite side of that, like too, you're working for a very powerful Chiss man.
And a wizard.
And when he finally comes to his full power and he comes back, finds out you're not working, buddy.
Did you guys hear the theme song slightly play when they mention his name at one point of like Thrawn's like little piano theme? I was like,
that's cool.
I didn't notice it.
I did not catch that.
Same.
But I was actually thinking about that. They better use his theme in this.
Yeah,
because,
I heard a bit of it, and I was just like, but man,
yeah, dude, the Night Sister stuff was cool.
That was such a great.
I definitely want to see more
reveal.
of that. Yeah, and I don't even care if it's the Magistrate. I mean, I wasn't really that interested in her when I saw her in Mando for the first time. But now that I know she's working towards this greater thing and she's getting all these other bad guys on board, it's a little bit interesting. I cannot deny that.
I'm sad because like Marin is like, she thinks she's the only Night Sister, and then you have the Magistrate who's the Night Sister. I'm like, I don't know if Marin's alive during this time period because like we haven't obviously got that far in their story. But I'm just like, oh, they're like family. Like, it sucks that she's bad because I was like, oh, they're like the last two.
Well, Matt, think of Order 66. I mean, if you're a Jedi and you somehow manage to survive, you would think all of your brothers and sisters are dead as well.
He became immortal. He doesn't care.
But I mean, it's sad that they can't like meet
connect.
each other's connect. Yeah. That's what I meant, And she's evil, so obviously she wouldn't vibe with Marin.
Well, even if they do connect, they wouldn't want to connect because they'd put a red target. Yeah, put a target on their back, right?
We've been rubbing in the
that
salt.
that Night Sister, that like again, props to getting Bruce Lee's like great grand niece to do that. That just put like another
She's a good
infinite
fit.
smile on my face.
For sure.
So I was
Hopefully we
like,
get to see some more action from her because she was cool with the spear.
she is very
when she was
deadly in
fighting
real
Ahsoka.
life. So
Yeah.
I would love to see like a little small rematch with Ahsoka, even though
Or her using like magic or
she's so
something.
deadly.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
So
Night Sister magic.
give her a staff or something.
Yeah, I mean, I think the entirety of the situation is a bit mysterious at the moment because it seems like that Thrawn is like stuck there. He's not like
He's stuck.
just waiting.
He's like, guys, I need some wedges to get me out of this.
Yeah,
Help!
he's not like
Get the space
These
bar.
damn space whales! I got stuck.
Yeah. No, dude, they even said when they were opening up the thing, you saw like her bring one of the rings into alignment, and you saw like the space
Yeah.
whale outline, like they're all in a circle. And then she said this was made by like an ancient being from another galaxy. In my head, I'm thinking Yu Zhangbang, come on.
Yeah, I know.
And then she even name dropped this is like the Eye of Sion, and I'm thinking Sion. Oh, Darth Sion. Yeah, the dude that's been held.
Mhm.
He can't die. He's too angry to
Yeah,
die.
yeah. We have a whole video done on that on this guy's awesome channel we talked about for a split little second. If you're interested in that.
Oh, the Sith ranking.
I wonder if Thrawn's gonna have that because like I wonder how much they're gonna take from Heir to the Empire. Like I wonder if he's gonna end up like cloning an army like he does in the books. Like that would be something like because they're talking about like war and like starting another war. So like where's he gonna get all these troops? And that'd be cool if they like kind of go to like they could bring like Mount Tantus back because like we haven't really seen. Correct me if I'm wrong. Mount Tantus in live action, right? It's only been in Bad Batch and in the books,
just
right?
Bad Batch, yeah.
And I mean, seeing it in Bad Batch was already like a mind-blowing stretch.
Could you imagine seeing it like for real, like or like seeing like the outside of it or something? Like that'd be cool.
We practically did see it for real, because the way Bad Batch looked with the new engine, it looks like real life. Like the lighting and trees and everything. Yeah.
Fair. Especially like the aerial shots. Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's gonna be interesting what the situation is with Thrawn. Like, is it still like just that one half destroyed, squished together by the Purgles like ISD, or is it like a small fleet? Or I mean, I don't know how their sort of like storyline is now, but could this also be a random event where they sort of accidentally found the was it the Ninth Fleet, like the
lost one, the one was,
yeah, yeah.
Crap, what was that?
I think I remember that book.
Well, it's been years since they jumped to hyperspace, so he's hopefully not on that same Star Destroyer.
Yes.
Oh, rest in peace, Chimera.
I agree with you, Max. I do want to see like how close they do get to Heir to the Empire trilogy. Ascendancy and all that stuff. But I'm glad that they're doing it like this though, because it keeps it fresh. I don't want to see a cutthroat 1-to-1 Heir to the Empire.
Oh, same, yeah.
Involving Ahsoka, really, because it's the story's already been done with Luke, and I feel if they throw Ahsoka, it could get a little bit messy. If they do a 1-to-1, which I like this. It's fresh. It really is.
Agreed.
But I do like the cameos. I cannot deny that.
What did y'all think about the Star Wars like punk music at the beginning where she's like jamming? It reminded me a lot of Fallen Order when he's listening to the stuff when he's soldering or welding off the metal and stuff like that. I was like, okay. I was like, I could feel, for instance, like juxtaposed to like Boba Fett, which like when they're in like the parlor fixing Finnick, like that music to me didn't feel very Star Wars, whereas like
that
this
sounded like Ratchet and Clank music. I still liked it, but it was
sci-fi.
It
was just wasn't it wasn't bad music. It just didn't feel Star Warsy. Whereas this one, like it was clearly like derived from punk music, but it felt very like in universe. I
like that she was on the swoop bike too, and it like in the beginning and the end of the song, it did the woo. Like normally does.
Pulling a Fast and Furious.
I enjoyed it. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
It was like kind of out there, but in a good way. Like
exactly. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
It fit.
Did you guys see the Scout Trooper helmet from Rebels that she had?
Yeah,
the one that
orange one.
Ezra had painted or whatever? Or
I
she
was
painted
looking
it,
for
I
little
guess, but
things like
Ezra-
that. I was like, okay, well, Charlie, what do you remember for Rebels? Do you remember for Rebels? I was like, I remember that poster from Rebels from the X'd out like Imperial thing. I was like, okay, I remember that. I was like, man, I see one thing of Kanan's, but they did like the little homage and everything. I was like, I'm good with that. It's cool.
Yeah. In one shot, like there were also like I think like 2 scout and like 3 stormtrooper helmets in the corner. Like
yeah.
Still some storage stuff from Ezra probably.
Oh, and I also like how Chopper, like when we see him, his first thing that he says to Hera is like, "Can we blow the ship up?" Like she chose violence right off the bat, and I was like,
the
"That's
murder
great."
droid is back.
He
and she's just like,
flexed,
"Dude,"
too.
she's like, "I
He's
can't."
like, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what is that? He threw it, and then he goes like this. I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
I didn't know an astromech can sit in a sheathipede.
I think it's modified. I don't think that's how it comes delivered to your doors.
Modified it pretty well because it looks like it belonged there.
Well, I also don't think that the new Phantom would have fit in the Ghost without modifications. So yeah.
Listen, practically everything in the show is modified, so I'm not even going to go down that rabbit hole. Even Ezra's saber is... I didn't even know it was Ezra's saber until they said, Ezra's lightsaber. And then I looked at it close. I'm like, oh, it does have the red switch. She just added some, like, prongs on the end.
Yeah. Like before, I think it was more just one, sort of that one-sided.
Yeah. And it was a thin neck. She beefed it up a little, it looked like.
Yeah.
One thing I did want to say, because I don't know, I have a feeling, I just feel like in storytelling they kind of do this where like the character like being Sabine like ends up like not being able to use the Force, not being very good at the lightsaber, and then at the end she can like use the Force and have the lightsaber. I want to know like how you guys feel about the using the Force, but at the same time too, didn't in an interview George Lucas said that anybody could use the Force? It just depends on how much you practice.
No.
With it?
Yeah.
Didn't he say that?
No, he said that everyone is like, everyone has the Force.
Everyone has the midichlorian count, but it just depends on
some are higher than
how
others.
you do
And
it.
there is this part that no matter the training, if you're not gifted with, a particular connection to the Force, it just doesn't matter how much you train. So it's not that everyone could become a Jedi.
Your max ability could be like moving a pebble like 2 feet really fast, and that could just be it, But the Force, it binds us, it surrounds us.
But chances are you can't move anything.
Well, that makes
you
sense.
still have the Force technically, because I mean it does, surround us, everything.
Yeah. That makes people like Quinlan Voss having psychometry and Anakin like predicting moves before they happen.
Speaking of that,
really cool.
Speaking of that, did you notice Ahsoka doing that?
I don't think she was using a Force echo or sensing. I think she was just dramatically.
Man, I was just like, is she Quinlan Vossen like that after fight? Because she was like holding and doing that, and plans like, oh, that makes sense because she was with him Clone War. Oh my god.
It did look a little.
I just want more Quinlan, damn it.
Avila was like sort of saying it while because we had like we did like a few comments on it, but I think more essentially is that every Jedi can sort of hear like a few echoes. What really distinguishes like a normal Jedi from sort of Quinlan or Cal is that like they can really focus on it. And I mean, they can like sometimes like in the Clone Wars, you can see like Quinlan can literally like then visually see
he's Aragorn.
What happens. Yeah, he's there. I think it's more of like all the Jedi can do probably like everything a little bit. And then there are some Jedi that can do some things way better, because that's just their skill.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, and Huyang has such a low Force sensitivity that she isn't able to Force push. Yeah, well, I mean that's the thing. Like he says it in a way where I'm like, okay, so she's like not Force sensitive. She can't, Force push or something. But then why in the galaxy do they call them like each other Master and Padawan? Because I'm sorry, I literally do not care what anyone says. If you can Force push, if you can use the Force, you're not a Jedi. You can use a lightsaber, but you're not a Jedi. You're not a Padawan. You're nothing. Like, I just find that very confusing at the moment.
Well, I think
I think
goes with like
Qui-Gon had an apprentice that wasn't really attached to the Force, but he was still technically a Padawan, like his apprentice. Before he got Obi-Wan, he had a couple, and one of them ended up turning to the dark side.
Shit.
Well, also at the beginning too, she like kind of like there's this emphasis on like
Thanatos?
she doesn't do like Jedi protocols anymore. Like she's like so maybe it's like that to where she's like they call each other master and like apprentice or like Padawan, but it doesn't mean that she's necessarily like you can use the Force or like that. She just uses that because like that's all she knows. Maybe like I don't know. Maybe they don't have like other terminology for it, so that's what even if she doesn't have like the Force, that's kind of what she calls.
That's what gets confusing because then people will be like, "Oh, she's a gray Jedi." Well, no, gray Jedi is a fan fiction thing.
Yeah, it doesn't exist.
I can see why they would see that because even though she's not a Jedi, she is falling more on the side of light abilities. Yeah. So I don't know. It's a gray topic to get into. So.
Yeah. As I said before, the whole situation between Sabine and Ahsoka is just very confusing at the moment because of the parts that they're like insinuating here and there, but we just don't know. So
too early to tell, my friend. Too early to tell.
If you went to Charlie's dojo, what do you call him?
Dragon Slayer, easy question. Next.
Yeah, exactly.
Charlie.
Maul calls him Charlie. Good answer. Good answer.
The destroyer of galaxies. Snap.
No, but in all seriousness, though, that was a good intro to the series.
Yes.
Yeah.
And actually, I don't. Is it the usual like 8 episodes for this season?
I think so.
Yeah, I think this is getting 8.
8. All right. Okay, so we got 6 more episodes to go. Do they? Gosh, I have not done really any research. Is there like a double thing for the end, or is it just one episode now from now on?
I think the rest is single episodes.
All right. Okay. Well, I mean, for one, I am very much enjoying the timestamp that both of these have, 57 minutes and 44, which I mean effectively is like 40 minutes and 30 minutes, but because it's like about like 10 minutes about of title like end credits, I think. A bit less maybe.
But real fast, besides the story, can we just real fast appreciate how much we all were like, what? The opening was red.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And the crawl, man. Red and a crawl. Yeah. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. I like that they put the crawl just on the first episode, too, and not like every episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes
so
sense.
Cool.
Like, I get why they probably didn't do it, but still, like, for seeing something Star Wars and the title crawl not, going upwards and, like, away from you, like, still, like, seemed a bit odd in a way. But I get it. Like, it's sort of like that sort of Rogue One, like, just like you're getting thrown into it, sort of different.
But like they did the classic, they did a crawl and then the ship coming overhead. I was like, oh, like it kind of preps you being like, oh, this is Star Wars, which I thought was really cool.
Yeah.
Yes. No, and also like just the vibe it gave off. Like
it was a nice little thing. I was like, oh man, the last time I seen this was season 7 Clone Wars. Oh my god. And I don't know, it was minor, but I was like, I remember we were all like, what? Before everything went down.
Yes, but oh well, it's 6 a.m. over here. So I think we'll end it on everyone's favorite moment from either of the 2 episodes.
Oh, you monster!
So we'll start with Maul, and we'll just work our way up.
My favorite moment in particular was probably Merrick throwing his saber and Force calling it back, just because we haven't got to see that much in live action.
It was cool, that little move that she did too, when she was just like
no effort.
Yeah. I was expecting it to come back, but I wasn't expecting her to just nonchalantly dodge it.
Because she caught it, be like, this is mine now.
He's like a little dog that barks and then runs away and kind of goes off back in the distance. Yeah, I told him. Good.
Max, what was your favorite one?
It's kind of hard to. I mean, I guess if I had to pick, I really like that. Like minus her getting stabbed, that fight was really cool. I liked the setting. I thought it was cool. And then also like I would say between that and then Ahsoka like fighting the droids and like kind of doing that like the move that she does in Clone Wars, even though she does it up, she like shoots the blaster bolts up and then hops up. She kind of goes down and does like I'd say between those two for me. For sure.
Mm-hmm. All right, JT.
One was that shot as soon as she for the Empire, and she just kills all of them. She does that really cool window break and superhero landing. Like that is really dope. And the Darth Maul Phantom Menace cameo with Shin Hati sending the probe droids out, wrist thing, which park behind you.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
One. Charlie, what about you?
Man, I like it all, but I'm do it just because it did the one episode thing. For Ray, the little tribute at the end.
Yeah, Ray Stevenson.
Yes. Right.
Could be a thing going on right now with me, but that's my answer. I'm sticking to it.
It's a good answer. War, what about you?
Field and Lothal Cats.
Kill? What? Wait, did you say kill?
No. Field of Lothal Cats.
Oh yeah, I was like worried there for a second. Okay.
Kill all of the Lothal cats. They must die.
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Order 66.
We got a lot of Lothcat scenes in that.
Yes. They are looking particularly fluffy. Yes.
Very hungry.
Very hungry. Yes. Yeah, I think for me, probably like the beginning scene of like the Balin and Hatis, like both of them, sort of arriving like Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan, like that parallel, just not the good guys, not quite. I really I think honestly, all of those scenes that were sort of mimicking the prequels, I think were all really good, but I think that one in particular, I just really liked the vibe of in general. Oh. All right. Well, that means we're gonna end it here for today. Yeah, as we all said time and time again, I think this was a really good start to the show. We'll be back next week, which I guess it's gonna be late again, but hopefully not this late because 2 episodes, but
with better internet as well.
With better internet, yes.
Poor man.
Back better, stronger, and without Skynet issues. So, but yes, thank you guys so much for watching. We've had like at least 6 people, I think, during the actual watch party. So appreciate you guys stopping by. Thank you guys. I think now that I think about it, I forgot to actually put the links to everyone there. That like the names are already listed. So I'll do that tomorrow. But yeah, make sure to check everyone out if you haven't already. And yeah, we'll see you next week. So, see ya.